You already know I'm a huge Nick Cage fan. I love how he's wacky, I love how he's crazy, but he can also turn in these really incredibly dramatic roles, like in Pig. I love him. And so when he is playing Nick Cage, I had to watch this one. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was released in 2022. It was written by Tom Grummakin and Kevin Etten and directed by Tom Grummakin. No spoilers, but the general idea of this movie is it's about this fictional version of Nick Cage who is broken. He's having a hard time finding roles and he's going to quit acting. But first, he's going to go get $1 million to attend this guy named Javi's birthday party. Now, Javi wants to make a movie, right? It's his main goal. He wants to make a movie, and he wants Nick Cage to be in it. So he's kind of like trying to talk him into it. He's like, hey, man, be in my movie. Let's write a movie together. And it's not them kind of developing this beautiful relationship and being fruitful friendships. Except that the CIA, FBI people are like, hey, that guy's a bad guy. He's a criminal overlord. And so Nick Cage goes undercover as Javi's best friend to discover why he's doing things and to find, like, the president's daughter or some shit. Like, I don't fucking know. And it's wild. It's a wild movie. And it is fun. Like, it is hilarious. It is a great time. And I really love this movie. Is it perfect? No. The main issue that I had was the first half of this movie has a lot of weight behind it. It's funny, but there's just a lot of weight that is just, it feels like more than just a comedy movie. And that's what I love to see from a comedy movie. But by the end, it just feels like it went over the top with the comedy, and it forgot its dramatic roots. You know, by the end, you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. It's a comedy ending. It's how most comedies end. And that can be a little frustrating, particularly if you're like me, who've seen, like, hundreds of comedies. I'm just like, I get it. I know. Can we move on a little bit, you know? But that's fine. That's my main concern. Positives, though, the comedy's funny. Like, there's a couple jokes about Paddington 2. Chef's kiss. Hilarious. Pedro Pascal is brilliant. I honestly think he deserves at least a nomination for Best Supporting Actor by now for this role. I mean, he is hilarious. Freaking brilliant in this movie. And at this point, with the movie's released, I think it's possible he does get a nomination. I don't think Nick Cage is going to be nominated for playing Nick Cage, but he wasn't nominated for Pig, so he's not going to get nominated for this. But I love Pedro Pascal in this. He's hilarious. He's brilliant. It's the first time that I've watched a movie with Pedro in it, and I'm like, yes, that guy's good. Because before, I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. He's fine, but he's never been, like, top tier to me. He's hilarious in this, and he outweighs Nick Cage in some scenes, which is good for me because it's hilarious, but bad because I don't think that was the intention. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel about it, you know? But I love this movie. I'm going to keep this one short and light because I'm tired. I've been at work all day, and I'm tired. But this is a brilliant, funny movie. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend you do. It's in theaters now. But I'm going to go ahead and give The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent an A. Have you guys seen this one? Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. Again, it's really funny. If you guys like comedies, this is going to kick your ass. It is hilarious. So definitely consider checking it out at your local movie theater. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. It helps me out a whole lot. I truly would appreciate it if you share it with your friends as well. So consider doing so. And consider subscribing so you can find your next movie at Robert's Reviews.